Something I've made for you guys before. I'll show you how I make it one more time. This recipe's one that I got passed to me when I was younger growing up. Made it for my wife every time we've been sick, and now it's one of those craving things she's always asking me about. Starting out with 3 chicken chests. We're gonna season that up with the UFO salt, the cosmic pepper. The blue light doesn't do anything, it just shows you that's on. Then you're gonna come in with equal parts of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. You can just go ahead and sing that song. Just make sure you don't add Italian seasoning on accident, because I did that one time and nobody will ever let you forget that it happened. Parsley, sage, rosemary. And ain't nobody got time for that. Brown on one side, we're gonna give them a little bit of flipperooskies. I cook this about 80 to 85% of the way. If you're not a spices person, you might want to go ahead and make sure that all of your ingredients are ground and not crushed, because then you won't be able to see it later. And the other side with a little bit of that extraterrestrial salt. And the you've been abducted by lizard people pepper. Bring it back over to the counter. We have some other things to prep up really quick. I just don't know what to do with my hands. This is my busy people chopper. It's called a Full Star. I do have the link in my bio if you really need one. They're a little pricey at first, but if you think about it, it saves a lot of time dicing things up real small, especially if you're prone to get cuts. Small amount of light prep work I do is just, that's it. Shazam! Onion, how much carrot, and how much celery do I need for this for the mirepoix? Equal amounts for the 3. Just add a big old hefty stack flat down on here. You remember Mortal Kombat? It's still going on. We're on like what, 11 or 12 now? See how easy that was? You're gonna be like, well, how do I clean that thing? Well, let me show you. Unlock it here. Take this piece off. Shim shim shiroo. Magic. I like these cutting boards with the lips, because then if the juices run out, they don't get all over your counter. Last thing you want to do is clean off chicken juice off your counter when you're trying to enjoy your meal with your kids. And your wife's yelling at you, why is your chicken juice all over the counter? Put up some of the stuff in here in the bottom. That's our flavor bits. We don't want it to burn. Let that oil heat up. And then, shazam! Batman! Give it a shake so everybody's even at the bottom of the pan. Now we're going to let this go until our carrots and our celery get soft. Our chicken's over on the counter resting for 2 shakes of a rooster's tail before we give it some slice. All the juices don't run out. Remember, this chicken is 85% of the way done, so don't be trying to test it out taste-wise. I don't mean to tell stories outside of school, but fun fact about my wife, she hates the word chicken breasts. She always tells me to call it chicken chests. If you ever run into me out of public and you shout chicken breasts at me, well, no. Now people are going to be yelling, chicken breasts! I know I've always said my wife likes the smallest meat possible, but short and stubby, that's how I'm going to give it to her. We're back at the pot. The veggies are now softened. We're going to add back in all of our chicken. And 1 bag of the no yolks extra broth, because the only broth in my house is my wife, so we had to go get the extra one. To this, we're going to add 10 cups of cold sink water. You could have used chicken broth, okay? I like the cubes. So if you got a problem with that, take that up with your mama. The heat's still going. What we want to do is we want to throw these cubes in, and then we want to bring this broth up to a boil. You ever taste a bad taste in noodles? Have it cooked all the way? Yeah, they taste like butt. So make sure it comes up to a boil before you turn the heat off. I know one you almost forgot, but it's burned into your memory. You ready? Alexa, play Baby Shark. Enjoy. I'm sorry I played that Baby Shark song on your Alexa. I'm a nice guy. I really am. If you hadn't followed me yet, that's your fault, not mine. So let's fix that, because we want to be buddies, right? And then you're going to toss the lid on, because it'll help you bring it up to a boil a little quicker and things don't just fly out. We have 1 ingredient left to add. Flash of heavy cream will finish it off. I usually go with about a 1/2 cup. Comes out really voluminous on the first day. The second day, all you gotta do is add broth. I wouldn't go any more than 4 days after that, though. One of my wife's favorite meals that I make. Right, baby?
I love adding crackers to it.
She's a super deep lady, let me tell you.